in shambles, you know. Light up the wax like a candle. Like me on fire, watch me heat up the track. I took the crown, I ain't giving it back. Unless you got L's on your wish list. Messing with me, you gon' big a statistic. Really, you think you'll get it back? That's silly. I'm about to run the game, no kidding. I'm way too cold, too chilly. Yeah, they ain't wanna hear me, yeah, now they gon' feel me. You did? Look at my team gon' way off. Now we running the game, they can't play y'all. We don't need an assist, now we counting up chips. I think it's time that they pay y'all. Let's go. Yeah, I bet on myself. Yeah, I bet on myself. I know
There we go. Good evening to you. Some of the sights and sounds of the opening ceremony. Also, maybe, of course, from the previous game. And then, of course, the warm-up ahead of the game we're about to see. The game that you're tuned in to watch. It's Hong Kong, China against South Africa. The South African Rhinos, the under-18s, will do battle in about 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Don't take my word for it. I'm reading it off the scoreboard. But certainly looking forward to this game. A crowd still coming through in big numbers. Of course, it's always a crowd pleaser when the South Africans are in action. And so we're looking forward to that. It's day number 1 of the IIHF's Ice Hockey Under-18 World Championship Division 3B. And we're at the GrandWest Ice Rink in Cape Town, South Africa. My name's Jeremy Harris. And alongside me, a very experienced former national player and, of course, highly respected international referee and official, Nadine Sheffield. And we've already seen an exciting game where Turkmenistan came out tops, but this is the game that everybody wants to watch.
Yeah, definitely is. Good evening, everybody. So we have Team Zebra, Team Stripes on the ice right now, and the referee tonight is Gergili Gebay from Hungary, and linesperson we have Michael Christensen from Denmark, and Vic Liderer from Czech Republic. So those are our officials on ice tonight, and again I'll always say shout out to all officials, because that's my team. I'm always happy to help them.
She can't help herself.
Promote them, and you know, without officials there is no ice hockey, so you always got to give a shout out to the officials. Hong Kong looking eager and ready to get on the ice, and so are South Africa. It's going to be an interesting game tonight, Jeremy.
It is going to be an interesting game. I think it's too close to call. I'm certainly not going to put my stick my neck out and make a call. Obviously, would love it for the South Africans to come away with a positive result. But I think really just looking forward to getting some more international ice hockey under the belt. Already we were treated to a really good game earlier on between Turkmenistan and Thailand.
Yeah, we were, and it was actually a fantastic game. A bit of a physical one from Turkmenistan, but Thailand didn't give up, but Turkmenistan definitely came out at the top, and they were on borrowed sticks. So
and I think you know, that was a lesson already. That should be a lesson to both of these teams. If there's going to be any kind of success, it might not be that you've got the most shots on goal. It might not be that you are the team that is necessarily fancied coming into this game. But it is the team that just keeps on either defending or attacking and just chasing after the puck and making life difficult for the opponents. That is the team that'll come out on tops at the end of these 3 periods.
Definitely. So it's going to be a good matchup tonight. These teams have met before, but we have a lot of young rookies in the South African national team. I'm not sure on the rookie count in the Hong Kong China team. But, you know, these are under 18, so these are all our future players coming up from the junior sides, and, you know, this is their first international debut, some of them. So good luck to all the teams and the players. Here comes Rocket. Rocket's here to say hello.
I see Rocket. Of course, disappointment for the South Africans on Friday when they heard that their captain Michael Sauer had suffered an ACL tear. Just the cruelest of cruel timings, and as a result he's had to step aside and not play. Well, I mean, it's a no-brainer. He's got a massive ice hockey career ahead of him, so he's going to be looking after himself for the next several months as he recovers from that. Because I promise you one thing, Michael Sauer will play at the very top level. But you're going to need to recover from injuries like this. And of course, with that comes the disappointment of having to miss out on some key events like this one. It means that Tiaan van der Merwe wears the captain's armband. He will lead this team. And I was at the Blazer handing over ceremony on Saturday night. He was quite emotional as he addressed all of the team, all of the parents, all of the supporters there. Here they go, the South Africans just in front of their goal. Just the last few words from amongst the leadership in that team, in that squad. They are good and ready, and they will know that they've got a tough game ahead of them tonight. And they will look to deliver a positive result for all of the fans who have come out tonight.
Yeah, and that they are. There are quite a few in the stands tonight. It's filling up nicely. It's great to see the support for the local teams. A lot of players and parents here from the South African teams, and you know, there's also a lot of people that have just heard about it and are here. So it's really, really awesome. Exposure is getting good for hockey in South Africa, and this is one of those world-class situations where it's really going to bring it to South Africa and bring it to the world. So welcome everybody on the live stream, and send your hellos, and we'll try and get to them as soon as we can if we're not too involved in the game, because sometimes we get too excited and we can't watch all the chat. But we will definitely try and make sure we get to say hi to all you fans out there. Here we go. Puck is dropped and it's done. Hong Kong in their zone. Hong Kong, China coming out with it. Number 9. Oh, very close offside. Great way to stop it. Big hit there.
Oh, good position there
So
for Hong Kong, China. Nobody to take advantage of that loose puck. Oh my goodness. Physicality from the very first second.
Whew. Sorry, somebody just gave me goosebumps. But here we go. Hong Kong, China on the attack. South Africa doing a good job defense, but there was someone left
save.
right open there. Great save.
Nico Janssen van Rensburg wears the number 1 jersey for South Africa.
And we have
Jacob Bate, of course, in the 17 jersey.
and the goalie for the Hong Kong China team.
Oh,
they scored! South Africa have put it away against the number 1 goalie for Hong Kong China. That's a great start for this team. It's going to definitely boost the morale there.
There was just so much pressure. In fact, pressure too much to deal with from Hong Kong China. I've got to tell you, I'm a big believer of body language, and the South Africans' body language from the first face-off. Let's have a look at the replay. You'll see.
That was intense.
There we go. In counts the puck, and it's a shot which is just not dealt with. In it goes.
I didn't even see where it went in, but it was a backhand, definitely. It was a good shot, and at least it's in there, so South Africa are ready to go. Hong Kong, China got to now come out and defend. They're not going to give up, let me tell you. These two teams have met, and they have had really good battles on the ice. And I think the outcome has been both ways very few times. So that was Duvan van der Merwe, number 21.
Yeah, 21 Duvan van der Merwe opens his account for the tournament. But it's Hong Kong, China, fresh air. That one's going to go for icing.
The assist on that goal was Ivan Albertine, number 2, from the South African team. So he's also up there on the points board. Here we have another angle replay. It's coming from behind the net, so we can see how it comes in here.
You'll see him skating to position,
Backhand
almost pull
shot.
away from it, and then backhand. Thank you for coming, and good night.
Gap over the shoulder, over the blocker.
Yeah, that's a lot of skill that you've got to have to do that, and have the confidence to do that. Got to tell you, the Van der Merwe brothers, all of them, are going to make themselves make themselves quite a nuisance tonight, and in all their games. Hong Kong China not sitting back. They are going to push hard for that equalizer.
And
Good
they've
intercept.
always got somebody in that slot, ready and waiting for rebounds.
Jacob Bate, of course, I was about to say earlier, 2 South Africans taking themselves out. That's not how it works, guys. Jacob Bate spending a bit of time in Canada playing his ice hockey there, but of course, heeded the call, and he's back home for this game tonight and for this tournament.
Oh, there we go. Looked like an elbow to the back, but I'm not reffing.
What do you say, ref?
I'm not reffing. Was it incidental? Did it impact? Was it?
I
No.
would have immediately stepped on the hooter.
It wasn't an impact.
Great.
There we go.
South Africans are not stepping back here, though.
Good turnover, but they need to communicate. Hong Kong, China are hard on their heels, and they've got an opportunity with a breakaway.
Oh,
Just didn't get it on his
just
stick.
not accurate enough. And the South Africans able to weather that storm.
We've got a lot of people watching from back home in Johannesburg, where a lot of these players are also coming from.
Shot comes in across the face of goal, but it's South Africa who get it away.
Shout out from Nicky Bukers. Come on, SA, let's go, boys. Nice big hit there from behind, at the back of the boards. And he's getting a penalty for interference. That's number 10 for the Hong Kong China team, getting interference call for 10 minutes.
That was Luther Daly.
There we go.
He's on his way to find himself a little seat for 2 minutes. This will be an interesting opportunity for the South Africans. You know, Nadine, I was going to say earlier that these age group teams, you never really have a chance to play together again. So that's the one thing, is that these guys are going to make memories for themselves at this tournament and this tournament only. Because, of course, when you get to the senior level, well, then you could play together for years.
Exactly. But even still, these guys are already starting to play together, and they've been playing together for a good couple of years before they've made here. So it's nice to see that the growth within the hockey community coming up. So
South
a lot
Africa
of opportunity.
looking to get their shape back. It's always interesting. You think that you've got a player advantage, but it does mean that you've just got to take a little bit of a look around you, because things are not as it normally is on the ice. Sometimes that extra player off the ice gives that team just a little bit more space to breathe and maneuver.
Definitely does.
Anyway, the South Africans on the team. One shot on goal, one shot in the goal. Shot comes in, dealt with through the pads, but not through the to the back of the net. So far, Hong Kong China dealing nicely with the fact that they are one man short, one player short.
It's a power play that South Africa really needs to, capitalize on and get another goal for security. But Hong Kong China are really, really good at their defense as well. So they've already got the puck out of their zone, and there's one or two up here attacking, which is unusual for a penalty kill, but they're fast enough to get back. They're quick on their feet, the Hong Kong China team.
They are very quick, yes.
South Africa picking it up, looking for that long pass through the middle, which is
nice
great.
Accuracy. Nobody there.
Down.
Good vision, but nobody there. And Hong Kong China come away with it.
Clearing it out. Good job.
Up the ice pressure, though, and nice turn.
Goniwe with it now. Goniwe looking for the pass.
Space and players.
Offside. Good call there by the official.
Yep.
I saw that a mile away. I was waiting. Where's my whistle? Oh, it's not on my finger. Sorry.
20 seconds or some change left on this power play, and Hong Kong China have done it well. They've handled it well, and of course now face-off in the neutral zone. In it comes, and away it goes with Hong Kong China. Shot comes in.
Great.
I'm not going to say it was necessarily dealt with by Nico Janssen van Rensburg, but nothing to talk of after that. There we go. South Africa up the boards.
Woo!
Caught in heavy traffic there.
Got a lot of shout-outs going. I'm going to try and get to you guys. Sorry, we're so busy watching the game. Some guys, here we go. Hello from Latvia. We've got people from Latvia watching, which is nice to see. How do we get here? Is asking, is the under-18 coach also Canadian? No, actually, Sharif Kamish is one of our local Western Province players, actually, one of our Kings players. And he's coaching and he's been coaching for years. So
massive scuffle. How that didn't go in, I'm not too sure.
Good clearance there by the Hong Kong China team, that's how. Ooh, the physicality is very good tonight. South Africa's body language, as you said, they're out there and they want it, they want it. Off his skates, Stubbs. Ah, there you go. Come on, misconduct. Give him another one. Shooting the puck after the whistle's blown. People are not happy about that. He's going to get a warning from the referee. So there is a penalty coming, but that was obviously before this incident. Or not. Yes, no, come on. No, sorry. Yes. I'm waiting patiently to see what's going on. No, it's just an offside call. Okay.
And here we go. That was quite exciting for nothing to happen.
We got Aileen Murray also saying, let's go Team SA, also one of our national team ladies watching from Johannesburg. She's watching and supporting her team.
You see this Andre Murray says he's supporting all the way from Montreal.
Andre Murray.
South Africa up the middle of the ice, but it's Hong Kong, China who snaffle it away.
Andre Murray was our head coach for a good few years, yeah?
Okay.
Former player on the SA team as well. He's been coaching up in Canada for quite some time, a couple of years now. Nice to see you, Andre. Thank you for supporting.
Good turn there up the middle of the ice and a shot to come.
Oh,
and dealt with by the keeper. That first one might not have been handled by Nico Janssen van Rensburg. That one, I promise you, he saved fair and square.
The shots are coming, which is great. The more shots they take, the more chance they have.
Both teams settling down now. We've had just on 8 minutes of play.
Good turn. What a move.
Good turn again. Now South Africa looking to build. Just need to get that first touch and make their way up the ice. Turn back to South Africa.
Good
Across
passing.
the ice.
Bait with it now. Big hit there, but Bait manages to dump it in. One putting the pressure. Oh, what have we got going on? Who's getting a penalty? Hong Kong. Hong Kong, China getting a penalty for interference here, and that's the number 11.
It's the number 11.
2 minutes interference.
Ryan Wong. Another power play. It's a message from Kelly Jameson, supporting all the way from the UK. Let's go South Africa, she says.
Kelly
or
Jameson.
he says.
Kelly's also one of the ladies' national team players.
Oh, thank goodness.
And she'll also be representing the ladies going to Turkey in April.
I don't know Kelly that well, so I wasn't sure. Is it a guy or is it a girl?
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
Yeah. Hi, Kelly. Nice to hear you. Nice to see you supporting. Sending a shout out to you. And all the ladies on the national team who will be going over to Turkey
and blocked
later this year. Well, in April.
Oh.
Good attempt, but bit of a failure. It didn't quite dislodge the puck from the guy. South Africa have got possession of it now. Looking for the setup. Let's breaking it out. And there they go. Pass through the middle. Looking for the outlet. There we go. It's one of the fundamentals.
So a lot of boards rattling, drops the stick, but he picks it up again. Hong Kong China player. And it's almost as if there's like a red line of Hong Kong China players. In comes the shot over the back, but they'll retreat to a point and then no further.
Definitely good tactic on their behalf. And that is called off as no icing because the Hong Kong China player was ahead of the team.
Oh.
Got quick hands, that guy.
He's going to need to have quick feet, though. And here it comes. In comes the shot, blocked away. Dealt with by Nico Janssen van Rensburg, the South African number 1. Now.
Hockey Mama, SA all the way, watching from British Columbia, Canada.
Flattened. One of the fundamentals. I'm gonna have to just check who all these people are. It was Marno, who got put on his backside, but he came away nonetheless. Here we go. South Africa up the middle of the ice. It's 3 against 2, and couldn't get the shot in.
Oh, what a
bit of a misfire. Oh, and overskated. Just went past. Lost his momentum.
Hong Kong, China have got 5 on play.
Flattened. It's a bit of a scuffle. Everybody looks like they're just sweeping. Looking for a way through. Tell you what, very physical at the moment. Still with Hong Kong, China. Shot comes in, bounces, reflects and deflects.
Yeah. South Africa trying to get it out of their zone and get some breakaways here, but the stick passing not quite on right now, but hopefully things will settle down and they'll get their accuracy right.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a little bit of nerves.
Yeah, I think
it's a big game, first game of the tournament in front of a home crowd. screaming their names.
Hong Kong, China with an opportunity. Looking for the outlet. D to D. Big two.
Here comes the shot and dealt with, thank you. There goes Marno.
Good pass.
Good turn, inside, outside. And thank you for coming.
Just wide of the net.
Just past the right hand upright. Now, South Africa pushing hard. In there.
Hong Kong, China number 2 with a great pass.
He
but
missed it.
Missed.
Bit of a miscue there for Hong Kong, China. They will feel like they missed a real chance. Here comes another one. Also, in it goes.
Woo! And it's under his feet. Woo! It was loose, and the referee called it. Thank goodness he called it.
Goodness me, Nico Janssen van Rensburg.
But Hong Kong kind of
I
lost
don't think
that.
I don't think he was breathing at that point.
Well, the South African number 9 player scored himself. He went into the goal himself.
Okay, well, all of a sudden we are comfortably inside the last 8 minutes of this first period. Let's have a look at it one more time. You can see Nadine, it's a shuffle of note and a scuffle. And then all the officials just got in there and said, hold it. Shot
Big
comes in. I think dealt with is probably the best way to describe that. It was a little bit messy.
Ashton Cole. I love watching these officials. Some of them are really skilled skaters. Sorry. Team Zebra.
Oh.
There we go. South Africa
Get away is what they're saying. South Africa looking for a way through. Nutmegs the one Hong Kong China player, not the other, who's got the and he
Oh, what a great save there.
shoots it, and a reverse pass around the back of the goals.
Big hit there from the
And
Hong
why
Kong
don't you have to
China.
sit down?
Bates down. South Africa trying to get out the zone.
Stolen off the front of his stick. Here comes the South Africans now after that deflection. Sniper.
We've got a penalty, a delayed penalty call on South African team. I have a sneaky suspicion it could be a cross-check, but I don't know if that's the one that he's calling. I saw a little cross-check somewhere, but I'm not sure what the referee's calling. Hey, we've got a cross-checking, and that is coming for player number, who's that? Number 6.
It's player number 6, Maruma Matule.
2 minutes for cross-checking.
Now, memory serves, there's been 2 power plays for South Africa. It's the first one
This is a
for...
penalty Oh, sorry. I'm having a blood mood. This is a penalty kill for South Africa.
She's very disruptive tonight, is our lady in Sheffield. Very disruptive. Anyway, here we go.
I'm sorry, I stole your thunder. Okay.
Will Hong Kong trying to be able to use this a little bit more effectively than the South Africans have? So far, it's beautiful skating. Oh, was that off his helmet?
No, it was off his pad. Great save.
It was like a bullet at point blank range. And he stood his ground, did Nico Janssen van Rensburg. He's going to have to do it again. Oh, except that the Hong Kong China player missed the puck completely. There's just so much traffic. In comes the shot. Wow, deflected, it's free. And it gets flung away down the boards. There's 60 seconds left here for Hong Kong China to do something with it. Looking for the pass into the center. And again, up the boards. Reset. And in comes the shot. Looking for the defender, it's a goal!
Hong Kong have equalized.
It took a bit of a deflection. You can see they were aiming for that, and Nico Janssen van Rensburg just could not get to it in time. It literally crawled over the goal line. Let's have a look. You'll see player comes in, shot comes in, deflection, and he just doesn't gather it, and it just goes in on his right-hand side.
Oh, great shot there by the Hong Kong China players. Awesome to see. Equalizer has been done, and that was scored by, we're waiting to hear. I didn't see myself who actually scored that goal.
No, neither did I, to be honest. I'm sure it'll come up. Rex Koo is given the goal.
That's number 3. And then Manhin Tommy Kut, number 5, got the assist. South Africa clearing it out their zone. Johnny Ware on his way down, putting the pressure on the Hong Kong China team. Oh, I was waiting for that.
Sit down, why don't you?
Open eyes kick. This is hockey.
Good turn. And inside outside, but not effectively enough as South Africa come away with it. It goes down the boards. They're going to look for numbers and for bodies down that end. But it's Hong Kong China. Come away with it.
Mr. 69 saying, and Nadine, I remember when these boys just started skating, I'm feeling so old now. I'm like, dude, I know exactly how you feel. These guys were lighties when we started here with them. So I can understand that. But they have grown and they have developed so well. They have become such a nice unit. Great to see these boys, and they are coming up in the world.
Oh,
this is just the start. Hong Kong China with a chance here, 1-on-1, gets around Van der Merwe, and then
nicely done there.
But rebounded.
He couldn't get it in.
Had a shot. How did you not take the shot?
Nico Janssen van Rensburg is probably wondering exactly the same thing, but it's probably the momentum, the speed of the player just couldn't gather the puck and shoot at the same time. I'm not sure, but here it comes again, up the middle of the ice, flicked away there by number 16. I beg your pardon.
6. Hong Kong China are definitely putting a lot of pressure
yes, absolutely.
In South African defensive zone. Here we go.
Speed up the middle.
LaRue with it, drums it down. Chases after it, has a hassle. Still got it by his feet. LaRue got 2 guys on him. He's fighting hard.
Okay, the puck is no longer there, gents.
Robinson. Back up, but no, he's turned and he's not going the right way. Hong Kong China not managing to get stick on it to keep it in. Kwok with it now. Big shot.
Shot to come, I tell you.
Roger managing to
and
clear
another
it
one
out.
to come. Hong Kong China sending lots of pressure. Nico Janssen van Rensburg is feeling every one of these. Okay, well, good stick work.
Good clearance there by the South African team defense. There's just 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, this is wow, already 2.5 minutes out of that first period. Scores are tied at 1 apiece. But I've got to tell you, again, it's one of those scenarios where don't be fooled by that, because the shot clock has Hong Kong China just bulleting shots in left, right, and center. We've, I think, had 14, 13, I beg your pardon, shots coming. There's a 14th. And it's just 4 shots from South Africa. Nonetheless, weathering the storm as they find their way in international ice hockey. That one goes across, stolen. Stolen off, and that one
broken.
Gotta be.
And they scored. They scored. Hong Kong China have put one behind that puts them in the lead 2-1. But I saw that dude's stick was a bit wobbly after the first time. When he tried to take the second shot, it just didn't work. And then he slammed his stick down on the ice. A bit unsportsmanlike, but they scored anyway. But, wow, that was a quick one. I'd like to see the replay there. Just on 2 minutes left in the period.
Here we go, here it comes. You'll see.
Koo is the one, I think. Oh, big shot there from the other side. They pulled the goalie this way, and he had an open net to shoot at. That was player number 23. So Pui Chun Linus Tang, number 23, who got that goal.
It's good pressure from Hong Kong, China. They certainly are making the South Africans retreat. There's no forward momentum at the moment, just because they aren't allowed any.
Here we have a chance. Who's there? Godiwe got a chance. He's slowed it down, taking a shot.
Great shot, dealt with, but I got to tell you, it was Santiwe Ganiwe who certainly bulleted down the ice. A chance there, not able to get it past the keeper, David Lam, for Hong Kong, China.
1 minute and 30 seconds left, and South Africa are in Hong Kong, China's zone. So let's see if they can get one back and onto that second goal. If they can get a draw at the end of this period, that'll be a good outcome. Crowds, it's like the arena's looking nice and full tonight. Anyway, with another chance.
Shot to come, looking for a way through. Stolen from, or by rather, Hong Kong, China.
Oh, still picks it up.
Still Hong Kong, China. Shot to come in. Nico Janssen van Rensburg. Now, what to do?
Offside. Sorry, you can't drag your leg and expect you still not to be ahead of the guy. You've got to stretch a little more.
Here we go, another angle. You see the shot. Now, let's have a look here.
So there's the broken stick. Wobble, didn't go. Then they managed to get it up. Open net, beautiful finish there.
All of the activity on one side freed up the open player on the other side. And there we go, 2-1 the score at the moment, with just a little bit less than 60 seconds to go in this first period.
Hong Kong, China definitely trying to get through for another one. They want to quickly get a security goal, but there's only 40 seconds left. And that is an offside call. Puck just went over the blue line. Good excitement here for this first period of the Under-18 World Championship. Division 3 Group B here in Cape Town, South Africa. If you've just joined us now, we're almost at the end of the first period. Hong Kong, China with a lead of 2 to South Africa's 1 goal. Can South Africa get another one back? Hong Kong, China fighting hard to get another one for a security. Both teams playing quite a physical game at this point. Puck has moved, South Africa trying to pick it up, but Hong Kong, China come away with it. Big shot there, but deflected out by the South African team. Great job, but open net! And that's number 17 who had the time. He had the space, no one cleared him out the slot, and he just fired it away. So that puts them in the lead to 3-1. Hong Kong, China.
There you go, you can see that unmarked player, number 17, had days to take that shot.
Beautiful play there.
Owen Kwok was the scorer of the goal.
South African team are going to have to tighten up on their defense. I mean, different type of game. If you look at how Turkmenistan was playing in the earlier game, beautiful, brilliant defensive play. South Africa have really got to come back and clean up in that slot. They've got to look after their players man for man.
Yeah, I think that communication just a little bit lacking.
So player number 5 getting the assist for Hong Kong with his Man Hin Tommy Kut. Great job there from those two players. Quick shot fired away. Hong Kong, China managing to come through. Koo with it, quickly puts it in the slot. South Africa coming out with it. And that's the end of the period. 3-1.
Africa, I think that probably the team that played better or best in that first period is the team that's leading now. But I think a 3-1 goal line isn't necessarily the kind of scoreline that South Africa deserves. I think that they themselves will look at that performance and go, we, if you pardon the expression, dropped the ball in that first period. There certainly were opportunities where they were a little bit sloppy in defense, maybe not intense enough in defense, and it just gave the Hong Kong China players opportunities. In fact, those last 2 goals were goals where there was just a puck falling fortuitously for the Hong Kong China players, and they were able to take advantage of it. And sometimes, you know, in international sports, it is a little bit of luck that you need. And I think that Hong Kong China, maybe they created that luck a little bit more for themselves. South Africa will do well to up their intensity. Not too sure exactly the words that Coach Sharif Kamish will use in the South African dressing room now. I'm thinking that he's going to not necessarily read them the riot act, but he is going to appraise them of the fact that they are playing international ice hockey, and they will need to up their intensity, up their game, and maybe deliver slightly more polished finishing.
Yeah, I think just being aware of the players around them and making sure that they have man for man, especially in the defensive zone. You know, you want to clear that slot, make sure your goalie's got the support he needs as well. But I mean, looking at the shot counter, we got 16 shots to 5. And then obviously the 3 goals, you know, so Hong Kong China are doing a great job. They're happy, they've got a security goal, they're going to come out firing. But you know, we've seen in history, South Africa always seems to come back harder and stronger every period.
Yeah, good
so
point.
I think they're going to come through and fire some shots away, which will be great to see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next period. And I'm just going to do a shout out to all our sponsors quickly. Signage Hub, Bloberg Meats, DigiK, Intro Sport Conferences and Accommodation, CFW Fans, Peninsula Beverages, the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, Western Cape Government, City of Cape Town, IIHF, who's the International Ice Hockey Federation governing and obviously hosts all these world championships, South African Ice Hockey Federation, Western Province Ice Hockey Association, SASCOC, GrandWest, the Ice Station, Red Mountain, Heart FM, Pedigree Media, Graphic Thought Design, and TLC Catering Equipment. Thank you to all our sponsors, because without you, these games, they definitely wouldn't be as well done and you know, looked after as we are getting them here at GrandWest. I mean, this ice station, this venue is beautiful, so thank you to everybody who contributes to this. Jeremy, should we have a break? We'll see each other and we'll see you guys in about 12 minutes. Cheers for now.
till the sun comes up. I don't care what's in my cup. Tonight I'm doing what I want, what I want. I'm sorry I'm not heading home. I feel so good on my own. We'll take a pic and video on my phone. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. I'm dancing till the sun comes up. I don't care what's in my cup. Tonight I'm doing what I want, what I want. I'm sorry I'm not heading home. I feel so good on my own. We'll take a pic and video on my phone. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
There we go, folks. So welcome back. We're about a minute and some change ahead, or rather to go to the start of the second period, where South Africa have got a little bit of a mountain to climb. They trail 1-3 in this game against Hong Kong, China. It's day number 1 of the IIHF Ice Hockey Under-18 World Championships Division 3B. And I mean, it was a good, bright start for South Africa. They were on the scoreboard very, very quickly. But it was, in fact, Hong Kong, China who found their shape and just kept their composure and came back and scored 3 goals. I've got to say, to be fair, those last 2 goals could have gone anywhere. It was space that just opened up all of a sudden, and Hong Kong, China were able to score off that. On another day, I'm not too sure that the puck would necessarily have dropped like that, but that's the way it goes. Now, it's how this new team, there's some experience in that South African team, but there are 9 new caps that were presented. And so, of course, it's how they respond to this, because I'm not too sure that they would have had too much experience of this kind of situation in the past. They've got to calm themselves down. Head coach Sharif Kamish would have explained that to them. but at the same time, they have a job to do. This is the way that international sport works. This is the way that international ice hockey works, Nadine Sheffield.
Yes, definitely does. So here we're going to see, I think, South Africa are going to come out hard, and they wanted to get back those 2 goals that they let in. I mean, they scored the first goal, and it really motivated them. But Hong Kong, China were saying, hell no, we're not going to let you go. So they've come back and put 3 on the board. So there's a deficit of 2 that they've got to make up. So here we go. Start of the second period. The face-off was won by Hong Kong, China, but South Africa managed to get hold of it. Just want to send a quick shout out here from Riley Bates saying, go boys from Victoria, Canada, Marilyn and Riley. So there's quite a few people from overseas watching as well, supporting the players here. We will send shout outs as soon as I can. Hong Kong, China with the puck, dumping it high to the center, managing to get through. Oh, play down in the neutral zone. South Africa manages to dump it down and is chasing. Good little tussles there. Referee kind of getting caught in the middle of it. Manages to get clear so that the players can play the puck. Good stop there by Roger, but he's going to call a high stick, but it wasn't an advantage.
It's 2 plays, 1 Hong Kong, China. In it comes, and the shot comes in, and it's too easy.
Beautiful play there by the Hong Kong China team.
The one chance they get to go downtown, they go all the way downtown and score the 4th goal.
Lovely, beautiful work there too. There, getting the shot, pulling the goalie, and getting that pass in quick to get that shot up. Lovely work there. See the replay shortly, I'm sure. That puts the score up to 4-1.
And that's it. And of course, the fear that I now have is, unless the South Africans can find themselves and start to work as a team, because a lot of the times they were just dumping the puck down, they weren't finding each other.
Yeah.
And they were in the process, they almost gift the position back to the opposition.
I'm waiting to hear who that was, and I'm sorry I did miss who it was. I just saw such a beautiful goal. I wasn't focusing on numbers. Finally, my stats count is up. Okay, we've got number 24, Zanlam Zong Wang, who got that goal. Not sure who the pass came from, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be updated shortly.
Still South Africa with Albertain's got the puck. The point I was going to make earlier on is that unless South Africa can find their shape and communication, this could be a big scoreline.
Definitely. Oh, and a chance.
And another one.
And a goal. Number 18 for Hong Kong, China just manages to intercept the pass and picked it up, put it in the back of the net. What a beautiful goal that was. Here comes a replay of that. Sniped.
I mean, hopelessly outnumbered. 3 South Africans around him, but still able to get the shot in. Really high quality goal.
So that previous goal, the 4th goal, was assisted by Hoi Young Aiden Wu, number 9. But this goal was definitely scored by number 18. And that was assisted by player number 3 from Hong Kong, China.
Assisted by player number 16. That's Jason Joy.
Replay coming up.
Here we go, another angle of that goal. You'll see, cuts through the defense like a knife through butter, and there's just no chance for Nico Janssen van Rensburg in the goal. He had all day to take the shot. Great body position, and therefore goal number 5 for Hong Kong, China. sniper.
Definitely got him. Either that or he tripped over the blue line. There's a hit coming there from
Bodies
Hong Kong, China.
everywhere as Josh Roger hits the deck.
Oh, checking to the head. I want to see that replay. Number 13. Number 13 going into the bin. Checking to the head. That's going to be 2 minutes.
Have a look
Can we
at this
see
check.
here?
You can see.
Oh,
Oh, my word.
definitely.
That was like a
Jeez.
double-handed punch.
Wow. I
And
would
he
have
just
given
gets
him
to
a bit
spend
more
two
than
mo-
just 2 minutes.
I was going to say it would have been up to 5 if you were asking me.
Then he's gone.
I know.
You want to go 5
I'm
plus
good like
game,
this.
eh? You want to go 5 plus
I want to
game.
see 5+ game.
Well, let's see what he's getting.
Now,
2 plus 2? Oh, they're going to have a barcode meeting shortly.
did they get the right player? Oh. Okay.
Was he admitting to it or was he being summoned?
Skate up and down the ice and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Alrighty. So, by the way, that goal number 5 that was scored by number 18, Leighton David Lamb, and assisted by Xingyu Rex Koo, number 3. So, South Africa has a power play. 5 players against the 4 Hong Kong China players. Can they come back to this and get some more goals?
Somebody's lost the stick. It's a South African who uses his feet to keep that one out. But as you say, Nadine, it's a chance for the South Africans to take advantage of that extra player on the ice. Shot comes in.
Off the side. We got Angelo Joseph still saying, still 2 periods to play. Let's go Rhinos. Watching you guys from Las Vegas. I enjoy your broadcast. Great job.
Wow, awesome. Thanks, Angelo.
Michael Stark, previous player that we used to have playing down here in Western Province. He's now abroad in Germany.
Inside, outside, and a shot to come.
And he's saying, wishing our boys green and gold best of luck, supporting from Germany. Kevin Mitchell, go boys, looking forward to being at tomorrow night's game.
Great pass.
So
but
South Africa have got to get this power play used, and let's see if they've got 50 seconds left.
they've had a couple of shots on goal. I can tell you, really good build-up.
They've
Just
just got
the
to move
accuracy
the puck.
missing.
It is. It literally is just that accuracy, and the passing just needs to be more crisp.
Because I don't think the South Africans are enjoying this. So that's a good sign. You know, the body language suggests
Oh, and it's in!
Oh!
Hong Kong scored a shorthanded goal.
that one trickled over.
A wounded rabbit, as you would call it.
Wounded rabbits, exactly. It trickled over the goal line, but a goal nonetheless. Goal number 6 now. As I was about to say, was that the South Africans don't seem to be enjoying the body language, well, up to this goal, has been of, come on, we are better than this.
Wow.
I mean, the power play went the other way. That one so nearly offside as well, but still with the South Africans, who've got about 10 seconds left on the power play. They trail 6-1 after a really bright start. But it's all Hong Kong China at the moment.
We're being spied on. Some of our Masters players saying, how's it? Come on. Here we go. Hong Kong China putting great
Oh.
pressure on their South African team, trying to get through, but Hong Kong China just saying no.
Oh,
That was a bit of a hit. It's getting physical now.
good skill there. Keeps it out, and that's a goal.
It's in. Hong Kong China managed to pull the goalie and get that one snuck in on the other side.
That's
What
goal
a
number
great
7.
job.
And we've still got plenty of time, unfortunately, in the second period.
Wow, that was quick. We're up to 7-1. Hong Kong, China have had a good talking about in that change room, and they are coming back firing tenfold. And South Africa is not quite keeping up at this point. Look at that silly. Yo, they've even got their sillies well practiced.
Well, I mean, this is what I was talking about. It's sniper. It's about, you know, a potentially big scoreline unless South Africa can pull themselves up by their boots. Because at the moment it is one-way traffic, and it's all in red jerseys.
And that last goal was scored by Luther Daly, number 10. And I think it was assisted by number 9, but I'm waiting for confirmation.
That one's going to go for icing.
Calm it down a bit. South Africa are going to have to just chill for a bit. They can't change. Here comes a replay for that goal from the other side. He picks it up and he pulls the goalie. He shots here, came off the feet, so there was a quick rebound, but the goalie just didn't quite get to it.
There was an attempted clearance there as well from the South African. The clearance deflected the puck in back towards the Hong Kong China player, and it was goal time. Shot comes in, deflected away, but it's the South African that gets his stick to it. You know, the other thing with that goal, the 7th goal there for Hong Kong China, was that there were a lot of South African bodies very static in the red zone, just making things so much easier for the Hong Kong China players. If you're standing around, it's just so much easier to get past you, as opposed to I'm moving at you, I'm making myself a target.
Exactly.
Shot comes in, and
oh, he's looked after that one. He's hanging on to that one.
Nico Janssen van Rensburg is sick and tired of this whole nonsense.
His defensive lines need to come back and support a bit more to clear the players out of the slot. But here's a replay.
Here comes the shot, you'll see it. Gets past all the traffic, bobbles a bit, but he's got it nonetheless.
Great save there.
And you just saw
South Africa winning that face-off in the defensive zone, getting it out. Hong Kong China on the chase, but so is
Levin chasing.
Is it Levin or Levine?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to say Levin on the top.
I also think Levin.
Until his mom sends me a note to say, stop calling my son the wrong thing. Here we go. Better from South Africa.
Gone anywhere, trying to keep it, battling it out with two guys from Hong Kong China. Just on 12 minutes left in this second period. There's still a whole 30 minutes that they can come back. It's not impossible. They just got to recompose themselves and get the shots off, and also look after their goalie. South Africa managing there, but they've got two players on him.
Nicely done by South Africa.
Oh, Hong Kong
stolen.
Good defensive work. Clear it. Hong Kong China quick there to pick it up, but didn't quite get on there.
Oh, intercepted. Well done there by Hong Kong China. Good one.
Possibly close. Luckily, he saw his teammate was still coming out, so he didn't go offside.
Good accuracy from Hong Kong China. Look at them finding each other.
South African battling it out on the boards. Puck's loose. South Africa managing to clear it through. Taking it over the line, getting a change. Hong Kong China back with it, looking for the long pass. There's a few hits in this one here.
Few snipers out here.
And that's a puck out of bounds.
puck handed back by the injured Michael Sauer. Gosh, what he'd give to be on the ice tonight.
Hard to stand on the sidelines. Very, very hard.
Exactly.
Especially when you know your team. You were there just a couple of weeks ago. You were there with them.
Oh, never mind a couple of weeks. A couple of days ago he was there. Didn't he play the warm-up game against the Kings on Thursday? Of course he did.
Yeah, he did. They played a really good game there. It's a hard team to beat. We've got a penalty coming here. Team South Africa. Number 6, and that is a hooking call. He's questioning it. Be careful what you question with a referee. That's number 6 getting a hooking, and that is Marumba Matulo. 2 minutes in the sin bin.
Now, I was about to say that the other observation that I've got is that this South African team really shouldn't take the puck into contact situations. They should be getting each other into space, as opposed to trying to out-hockey
The
Hong Kong
China team.
I think that there's maybe just a bit more skill and maybe a bit more composure inside that Hong Kong China team. Well, I mean, they lead 7-1, so there's definitely a whole lot more composure.
Yeah.
South Africa, when they get possession, should find an unmarked player as opposed to trying to skate through.
Exactly. They need to make the puck do the work.
Exactly.
And the problem is, and a lot of the problem is, they're trying to get it and skate it the whole way through when the puck is actually faster. You just pass it to the guy who's got to get open, obviously. Then if you pass faster, the puck's faster than the player. So you just got to do that instead of trying to skate it through, which is exactly what you said. So Hong Kong, China are not slow players either.
No, and you can see they swarm onto it. There's a lot of pressure, a lot of urgency, a lot of intensity when they get anywhere close to the puck or to a player. They're looking to do something. Their feet are moving, stick is moving. They're looking to get involved.
It's a good power play system they've got going. Looking to pull the goalie, find the gap and get the shot off.
And they still retain possession. Shot's gone off. The deflection has come back. They've still got possession. In it comes.
Goalie's managed to get a grip on it. Great work there by the Hong Kong team, but also great work from the defensive South African team, and the goalie obviously getting his glove on it. Great work there. Just on a minute left in that penalty kill for the South African team. 9 minutes, 13 seconds left in the period. And the score is 7-1 currently to Hong Kong, China. And here we go. They're setting it up again, pulling it wide.
Exactly.
Ooh,
a bit of a miscue there.
Quick pass back up to Kwok.
There's a mistake, but they can recover very quickly and easily, finding each other. And there's just too much space. There's just, well, of course, there's an extra body, but I mean...
Oh, and great clearance there. South Africa managing, but not quite getting it out of the zone. Hong Kong with a chance.
Gotta be.
They got it. They fired it through. Off the rebound, number 18 puts it away. That's, here comes the replay of that goal. Leighton David Lamb manages to put it away.
There we go. Great pinpoint passing. Short little tap, and looking for the player. In comes
What
the
a
pass,
pass.
and goal time.
So number 18 scored that, and number 5 was the assist. He was the man who put the play to the guy. Man Hin Tommy Kut. Beautiful assist there from the Hong Kong China team.
8-1 with 8 minutes to go in this second period.
Hong Kong China with another one. That's Koo with it now, looking for Fung. Fung with a shot fired off for a deflection, and number 18 back in the slot there for another one. That's Lamb. South Africans managing to get hold of it, but Hong Kong China just stealing it back again.
Stole it away from under his stick
again.
and doesn't go into the net this time.
Wow. Hong Hong Kong, China are putting it up there. That goal difference is getting bigger and bigger. South Africa have got to change their mind frame right now.
And I think they need to change their defensive pattern as well, because there's just too much space. They seem to be sort of stepping back from the Hong Kong China players. So as they come toward them, nobody's closing them down at all. Free space over here for number, 18, not too sure what, 18, yes. Just open, nobody marking him at all.
Sure.
And I mean, the golden rule around the goalposts is that anybody not in your colour jersey is
give them away.
Danger, danger, and get rid of them.
Exactly.
Look at their 15 completely unmarked.
Yeah, they're backdoor. That's what we call a backdoor. Hong Kong, China have always got a man open. The defence just seem to not be using their peripheral vision to notice that there's a guy standing right there next to them. Oh, come on, stick to the face there. It's getting rough now. South Africa are kind of like on the back foot, and I think they are panicking a bit, so now they're getting a bit rough in the not so good way.
Yeah, they're getting flustered. They need just to calm down. They need just to take a second breath.
Hong Kong, China coming away with it.
Shot
Big
comes
shot.
in.
Ooh.
Oh, off the pole.
Was it off the pole? I didn't hear it, and it looked so close.
He got it initially. It dropped down and fell against the pole and then came back out towards him.
Wow.
Let's have a look at this replay. And you'll see this here, Nadine Sheffield. Shot comes in, shouldn't really be able to get a shot on goal. Gets it, drops it into the pole and back out. Wow, good camera work, by the way.
Love the team. Hong Kong, China still with possession in the attacking zone for them. They're managing to keep it down there. 8-1, 6.5 minutes left in this period. What's going to happen next? Good long pass there from the player to Levine, who's with Levin. Come on, get the shot off. Oh, wide of the
fine,
net.
take a shot, take a shot. Make them know that there's a game of ice hockey being played on this side of the ice as well.
Definitely. Long with it now. Bit of a mishap on
Because
the pass there.
at will, Hong Kong, China just...
Woo!
Oh, have a seat, young man.
Woo!
That's fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very fair.
Yeah.
Very fair. It just looked it.
Good intercept. Bait gets shuffled away from the puck. Now, Hong Kong, China with Wong in 11. He is on his own. Shot to come.
Held out there.
Nico Janssen van Rensburg.
Wow. That hit over there was a clean hit as far as I'm concerned, but it was a big one.
Got to tell you, that last 60 seconds was, other than that first 60 seconds of the game, that last 60 seconds was the best I've seen South Africa play. Bang, sit
It was
down.
a bit high, actually, now that we watched the replay. His hands were quite high up on the hit, but they kind of also just slipped up there. But it is what it is. It happens sometimes.
This is ice hockey, not chess. Isn't that a saying?
Yes, Jeremy, but there are certain things that are not really allowed. It's dangerous.
That's why I'm not an international referee. Here we go. Shot to come.
Oh, what a
Dealt
beautiful, picked out of the air.
And from somewhere, South Africa are finding their shape. From somewhere, South Africa are finding the fight.
It's coming back. Hopefully they're going to put one away for them. That'll boost their morale coming into this third period. There's still 5.5 minutes, just under 5.5 minutes left in this period. Let's see what happens.
It's like a collective answer to the question, are you enjoying the game? And the South Africans are going, enough already. Shot comes in, not able to control it. South Africa closing it down now.
Hong Kong, China with a great pass through the middle there.
Looking for a bit more accuracy, but South Africa has stolen it back from Hong Kong, China. Now, sneaks it up the boards. Still South Africa.
Big hit there.
Flattened into the board. It's the one South African. About two or three players just...
It looked sore.
Did you say it looked sore?
I think, yeah.
I think it is sore. I think it was sore, but as we just said, The new saying is, this is ice hockey, not chess.
I don't know if the mother in me is now coming out.
Yeah, I think the mother in you and the official in you is coming out. And that is a combination you don't want to be on the wrong end of, folks.
Can't help feeling protective over these little guys. Okay, enough now. There's a tripping call coming, and that's for South African player number 23.
Well done, lad.
He's going to go sit in the box, and that is Vusi Skosana.
This is Kosana. I tell you what, the South Africans are paying their school fees in bucket loads at the moment. They are learning so much, these youngsters.
Oh, this is all an experience of a lifetime, man. So South Africa are shorthanded, and the score is 8-1 at the moment to Hong Kong, China. And I think Hong Kong, China are just going to put it in there and move it around like they have been in there. Let's hope South Africa can hold them off for those 2 minutes. Already they're up close, got a shot off. 4 minutes.
Too much space.
Great save there.
Great save there, Nico Janssen van Rensburg holding that one out. That's exactly 4 minutes to go to the end of this very eventful second period. 5 goals have been scored by Hong Kong, China in quick succession. The South Africans will not have been happy with the space that they've given Hong Kong, China. Also, will not have been happy with their, I suppose, lack of accuracy.
Big shot there. Oh, deflected up into the out of bounds area off the glove. I wonder what other objects he's referring to. Sticks?
You could throw a helmet into the crowd.
Not really.
Not?
But sticks, yes.
Sticks.
Maybe a glove.
Can you throw some ice? Some skates?
You can throw hands. You can throw hands.
But you can throw hands, yeah.
Teeth. Yeah, that's happened. But I don't know how much damage that would do.
That would scare me if I saw somebody's teeth coming at me.
Stefan Plates, if you're watching, we're thinking
really?
of you from last year, buddy. They were looking for his tooth after the game.
Ouch.
There was people walking around the ice looking for his tooth.
Shame.
Anyway, Hong Kong, China here, looking to set it up for another quick goal. 3.5 minutes left in this period. Kwok with it, big shot there.
Comes in, deflected. Massive deflection to the boards, but it's still Hong Kong, China that have it. Of course, there's still a 60 seconds left on this power play. In and out, and in and out, close. And
lots of scrambling there.
Not too sure how that didn't go in, but I'll take it.
Back up. Hong Kong, China with a shot. Beautiful save in the glove. What a work. Goalie's sitting there and he's like, hell no, I'm not letting another one in. Great job there by Janssen van Rensburg. Wow. Jeremy's speechless. There's 44 seconds left in the penalty kill for South Africa. Winning the face-off, we shall see. The reason why I called that is because you're not allowed to turn around without touching the puck first. You have to touch the puck and play it before you can turn your body to obstruct the other player. Otherwise, it's an interference call. He's just explaining that to him. And they've managed to get it through. Hong Kong, China winning the face-off. Big shot there.
And a shot to come.
Wow, what a shot. And
good
what
angle
a save.
there. Good save there, Nico Janssen let me get that right. Nico Janssen van Rensburg. Just holding them at bay.
Koo with it now. Looking to see who he's going to pass through to. Number 4 is working wide. Wong with it now.
Lots of space on the open side now.
8
Back up the
seconds.
middle. And
Skosana's about to get on the ice now. For the last 2.5 minutes, let's see what happens. Can South Africa get another one in the net? Oh,
kept out there. Well done.
Hong Kong, China just sitting in there and no one's clearing them out.
Oh, this is exactly what I'm saying. There's just too much space, too much latitude. And they are having a go as they see fit. Here they come back up the middle.
Offside. Woo! 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes left. Neutral zone face-off. South Africa not quite winning it. Hong Kong, China with it, but a bit of a fumble. Anyway, is trying to capitalize on that. Robinson chasing it down in the Hong Kong zone. Hong Kong, China managing to come away with it. Quick up, good pass off there in the neutral. So Wong with it back. Not quite getting the pass to where he needed it.
South Africa with position. They'll want to use it now as opposed to just hit it aimlessly away.
Hong Kong, China just playing a very defensive game on this side when it comes through. But as soon as they have it, they go straight to the attack again.
Now, Hong Kong, China, they've got it. Possession is there. Shot comes in. Dealt with by Nico Janssen van Rensburg.
Keeping it solid there for now. Let's hope we can hold them off for the next period. I'm hoping that South Africa can come back fighting with maybe all 12 cylinders firing.
I mean, they showed glimpses of it.
Yeah. They just got to put it all together now.
Yeah, they've shown the collective will. I think they know what to do. It's just to do it.
Just on 1 minute left.
Now, South Africa. See two fresh airs, but still that's got to be ice. Okay.
Yes, it is, Jeremy. Woohoo! Our new linesman coming up in the wall. Got to get you skating, Jeremy.
That is the funniest thing you've said today.
No. I've seen you do it. I know you can. Right, South Africa have an opportunity here. If they win this face-off clean, big shot, and it's...
Oh, it's a good effort there.
Really good close effort there. But Hong Kong, China, quick to get through. So Intermission's battling to get through. The Hong Kong, China team are putting so much pressure on. Up and over, just kept in, well done there. Bate with it now. Bate looking to see what
Still
can
South
he
Africa.
do. The passing is just not quite as crisp. Here we go. Bate
Chance
with
to
a
cut.
chance.
Oh, maybe another. Just he shouldn't have maybe taken that shot. Maybe just sent that through to another player. But here we go. Still South Africa, and
That's the end of the period. 8-1. Woo!
yeah. Okay, so let's deal with the facts of the matter. It started 3-1. It's ended 8-1 at the end of the second period. And there were flashes of resistance from the South Africans. They really started to find each other, but just too briefly. There was opportunities for them rather than just firing the puck up the ice. They had opportunities to pass it to them, to one of the other teammates, and they did that from time to time. And all of a sudden there was a bit of pressure on Hong Kong, China. The difference, of course, is that Hong Kong, China did that for almost 20 minutes and have 5 goals to show for it. So there we go. It's going to be a difficult and an interesting conversation for Coach Sharif Kamish in the South African change room. It's going to be happier conversations inside that Hong Kong China change room as we get ourselves ready for the third and final period.
What a way to come back, that's for sure. Hong Kong China definitely showing that they want it, and they are a team and a force to be reckoned with in this tournament. So South Africa hopefully will come back and put a couple behind the net. I really, really do hope so. Anyway, I'm going to send a shout out here to all our sponsors. Signage Hub, Bloberg Meats, DigiCape, Intro Sports, Conference and Accommodation, CFW fans, Peninsula Beverages, the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, Western Cape Government, City of Cape Town, South African Ice Hockey Federation, SASCOC, Sun GrandWest, iStation, Red Mountain, Heart FM, Pedigree Media, Graphic Thought Design, and TLC Hiring Supplies, all under the auspices of IIHF, the International Ice Hockey Federation, whose World Championships we are hosting here in South Africa, Cape Town. So Jeremy, from me to you, I'm going to go for a run, and 13 minutes left.
Yep, she likes to run around the ice rink. She'll be back shortly.
Have a nice one, guys. See you later.
There we go, as the South African and Hong Kong China teams pour out onto the ice for the start of the third and final period. There's work to be done for the South Africans. They trail 8-1 in this first, or rather, in this first game on this first day of the IIHF's Ice Hockey Under-18 World Championships Division 3B, happening at the GrandWest Ice Rink in Cape Town in South Africa. For our international viewers, good evening to you. Welcome to the last part of this game. And of course, to all the locals, good to have you on, whether you're watching as a local from inside South Africa or from overseas. Really good to have you along. Listen, it has been one-way traffic, particularly in that second period. Hong Kong China really coming to the fore very strongly, taking advantage of any little slip-up from the South Africans, and are able to make those little slip-ups count. 8 goals off 32 shots at goal is what they will show for themselves at this stage. Whereas the South Africans started well. They started brightly, Nadine Sheffield, but they have faltered since that opening goal.
Yeah, they definitely have. So I'm hoping that they've had a really good motivational team talk in that change room, and hopefully they can come back and get a few goals on their board. The time is 20 minutes that they can see what they can do. So Hong Kong are definitely not going to want to let them come back, and we'll see what kind of a fight comes up. But let's see who wins this face-off. Hong Kong China banging their boards there, giving their motivation. And here we go. Puck's about to drop. Hong Kong China looking like they won that one. South Africa managing to get control of it in their zone and dumping it out. But here we go, Hong Kong, China chasing, South Africa putting some pressure on. Hong Kong, China, quick pass through the back, D to D. And up the boards. South Africa picking it up. Not quite managing to gain control and possession of it. Hong Kong, China through the neutral zone, but back to South Africa. South Africa have a chance. And they've wide open. Oh, good save there by the keeper, number 25 for Hong Kong, China. And that's Michael Zikamgang. Hong Kong, China looking to get another one on the board. I think they're looking to try and get double digits here. South Africa managing to get possession. Passed up there to Bates, dumping it down, getting the changes. Hong Kong, China with some space. Looking for the pass, number 6, Wong, through the center. Looking for the pass. Poke checked out by the skipper, Sion van der Merwe. Kwok with it. Good pick out there by the skipper from South Africa, managing to get his stick away, but there's a lot of tussle in front of the net. South Africa trying to get it out. Picked up beautifully there by the Hong Kong China players. Number 6, he's got good hands. Number 6, that's Wong. Wu fighting the battle with the Van der Merwes. Looks like they teamed up on him.
Oh, and it's in!
Goal! He thought he had it in his glove and it fumbled out. Looks like Long or Wang or Wong got it.
Oh, I feel for Nico Janssen van Rensburg. He had that one covered.
Here comes the replay. That was Wong who took that shot and got it through.
And it just bobbled out of his gloves.
Number 6 definitely got that for Hong Kong, China.
Not too sure how much of an assist he got, but
Samuel Kevin Wong.
good save there from Janssen van Rensburg. And another one, 10 now. You were saying they were looking for double figures. Well, they've just got it.
So that previous goal was assisted by Xing Yu Red Ku, number 3. And now we'll see now, did he just score that one? Ku? Was it Ku that scored?
I see who scored it.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yes, it was Ku, number 3, who scored that. So he's also racking up the points right now. 10-1, 17 minutes left in the period, and Ku with it again, almost an offside.
That's 2 quick goals for Hong Kong, China.
Oh, we got a kneeing call on the South African player. It's number 7 for, that looks like Ruben Leroux. Yeah, it looks like Ruben Leroux. So Ruben Leroux is going in for a kneeing call for 2 minutes.
Yep, I think that's probably fair.
I remember watching this kid when he was half the size he is now. He's come such a long way. So South Africa shorthanded again. 17 minutes left in this period. Score is 10-1 for Hong Kong, China.
Too much space. Shot comes in. They look for the deflection. Do Hong Kong, China not able to get it sort of in off the stick.
Something I've just noticed that looks quite nice. It's just how nice and uniform Hong Hong Kong China is all have red gloves. Okay, so we got a Hong Kong China getting a penalty now. Still waiting to see. It looks like number 6 is going in the box. Tripping. 2 minutes. Number 6 for Hong Kong China
is Kevin Wong.
So, 4-on-4. South Africa have 40-second advantage. They'll have 40 seconds of power play at the end of their penalty. Keep it in. Damn it. South Africa managing to keep it down there. They've got to remember it's equal strength. You can't just dump the puck, so they make sure, otherwise it will go for icing if they're over that red line.
Oh, great vision to get that puck into the red zone, but not able to get that final touch. Oh, and he's on his backside.
Alcohol saying, great commenting, thank you for the highlights, an exciting game. And also I think from the USA we have Shane Alexander saying hello from the USA, he's watching. Martin Sabanda here for Kid Goniwe. Nice to see you guys watching and supporting. Veron Chan, let's go Hong Kong. Kimberly, let's go SA. Good fight there, good battle. Number 5 for South Africa managing to get a stick on it, but a good battle there. Hong
Good
Kong
intercept
manages.
and not able to make it count.
Oh,
was
so
that a
close.
shot?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
They've got 40
Now,
seconds.
30 odd seconds of a mini power play for South Africa, but it's Hong Kong China who come away with the possession. They'll just count down the seconds.
They took so long to get their 5 players on the ice. They lost that. They've got to get it 16 seconds and they can see if they can get one in the net. Off the skates. Not accurate on their passing enough. It's wobbling everywhere. It's like not going flat. Not crisp. I see Spider-Man in the house. Big shot there.
Oh, it's a
save.
great effort.
Great
Almost
save.
falling for the South Africans. Not to be those. Hong Kong China come away with it. This is the pressure we were talking about.
Look at that. A little bit of holding. Okay, now move it. Move it. Shout at him. Tell him to move.
It's a physical battle down there on the boards behind the Hong Kong China goals.
They
As
come
Hong
away
Kong
with it.
China come away with it, it's 2-on-2. Still gets past his man and almost in across the face of the goal. I fancy though that Nico Janssen van Rensburg had that covered, but it's Hong Kong China who have got the possession. Nobody to pass to. Still they come away with it. Inside, outside, but South Africa now.
Mesh just not getting through with that pass. Passing it back behind his goals, but no one there except for Hong Kong China to pick it up.
Now, here we go. How fast
Great
can you
battle.
skate?
Here we go.
And
Oh, what a
great
save.
defense there from Hong Kong China.
Excellent effort there from Kwok, the number 17. Great skating skills.
Oh, sniper. Good anticipation there. South Africa coming away with it. Need to offload it. Don't lose and waste the possession. But the pressure coming from Hong Kong China. Up the boards. In comes the shot.
Oh, and off the top of the goalie, I think, but it went out of bounds. 10-1, 12 minutes left in the period. South Africa are really needing to get back on the board. Here's a replay. Never mind.
South African stole it, only for Hong Kong China to steal it back. Good skating, clears the danger, finds his player. This is the important ingredient, as opposed to just throwing it up the ice, finding the player. Skids it back now. Still Hong Kong China with possession. Chasing hard. They're going to wave off icing because it didn't need to be.
Speed wobble. Wong with it now.
Inside, outside, you saw that coming, and shot to come.
That's his
Good
skill.
stick work, wow.
He's got skills, that kid. Wee with it now. Oh, sorry, ref. Kwok
with the position.
Wee with it, but stolen away. Boom. Hong Kong China definitely keeping good possession of the puck. Looking for Wong up ice. Wong again. Quick hands. Back to Lamb. Look for the pass. Oh. Two of them ready there, you know.
Still inside, outside, and possession. In comes the shot. It was very timid, but nonetheless a shot. Now, South Africa need to find each other as opposed to the Hong Kong China players.
He was trying to have a piggyback ride. Cleared out the zone, out of bounds. Almost killed the poor guy in the penalty box. Just on 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes left in this third and final period. Team South Africa really needing to just put one on the board for a bit of motivation. Hong Kong China happy that they're in double digits. Oh, just high and above. South Africa have changed goalies now.
Yep, it's Dylan van Aswegen who's now in the goals for South Africa. Still the Hong Kong China team power literally through South Africa. South Africa away with it though. They've got Santina Ganiwe. Looking for a way through, looking for somebody to offload to, but stolen away from him by Hong Kong China. They've got possession. South Africa take it back just briefly. Hong Kong China rescue the possession back.
Hong Kong China looking for that breakout. Quick passes through the neutral zone. Big stop there by the South African defenseman. And there's a penalty there. Tripping on Hong Kong China's player number 17. Or is it 10? Player number 10. For Hong Kong China.
Yeah, Luther Daly, of course, on the scorecard, you'll see it's pretty obvious. It's one of the easier decisions the officials will make today. Here he comes in, and he's about 5 weeks too late with that challenge.
Big trip there.
And it's a mess.
And he knows it. Look at his face. Like, oh, man.
Yeah. And he gets a bit of a look as well from the skipper, Tiaan van der Merwe. No.
So South Africa's got 2 minutes to get a goal. Come on, let's go, guys.
It's Hong Kong, China who come away with it. They're behind the South African goal. Pressure coming from Hong Kong, China. They are short-handed.
Yet they still look like they're on the attack. Oh. South Africa have got time. Shoots it into his own player.
Still manages to retain possession, but he's just surrounded. And that's the difference. Even though you might be short-handed, you can still exert pressure on the opposition.
Exactly. An attacking defense.
Here we go. South Africa, though, have it.
Roger with a shot.
Saved and rebound shot, and the goalie's got it.
Picked out of the air there nicely by the number 25 goalie. Michael Gang.
Michael Gann, yes, exactly.
Oh, so close, almost a chance there. Just under a minute left in the penalty kill for the Hong Kong China team. Right, Skipper with it. Let's see what he can do with it. Long pass up through the middle. Van der Berg with it going down. Hong Kong China managing to put hectic pressure on. Goalkeeper's just trying to get his stick on it too. Wants to be in the play. Van der Kerk. Back a charge. Ooh. Shot at the referee's head. Hong Kong China with the pass here.
Just to remind you that they are short-handed at the moment. It's still a power play for South Africa. We've had one or two close sneaks at it, but wow, and it's in.
Good rebound there, but unfortunately just couldn't pick it out the net. Hong Kong China taking it to 11-1. Hong Kong China are very happy on that bench. Here's the replay. A lot of traffic behind the net.
Let's have a look at
Number
it.
6 coming away with the passes up to 16.
16
Rebound and
gets
then
his shot saved.
puts
And
away by
ultimately,
number 11, eh?
Number 11, exactly, who gets it in. That's Ryan Wong. Helped himself to another goal. I fancy he's scored a couple of tonight already. 6.5 minutes left on this game, on this final period. It's 11-1 to Hong Kong China. That first South African goal seems a million miles away. In comes the shot.
Why some Ryan Wong was number 11 getting that goal, and number 16 and player number 9.
Shot to come. Oh, nicely blocked there. Still South Africa. Nope, it's again cleared by Hong Kong China.
Oh, great defense work there by the South African number 6.
Great pass now to use it, and shot comes in. Saved.
Oh, that glove is quick.
Michael Gann for Hong Kong China doing the necessary. He's had to make a couple of saves in the last few minutes, and he's done that with aplomb.
Five and a half minutes left in the period. 11-1. 39 shots to 12. Hong Kong China dumping it through the neutral zone. Picked up there by number 18. Can he get through?
Great vision there.
Good work there by Van der Merwe. Or was it Van Niekerk? Van der Merwe. The captain, Tian. Hong Kong China, good possession. Just not managing to keep it in though.
Great skating. Oh, wow. Hong Kong, China, as they see fit, as they please, just making their way through the South African defense, up the ice, and yet another shot to add to the 40 that they've already fired at the South African goal. 11-1 at the moment. It's not going to end the way the South Africans would have wanted. As I was saying earlier, this is a going to school moment for the South African team. They'll do well to quickly and immediately apply the lessons from tonight's game. There's 2 more to come, and they will know that they are better than this, and that they have been properly schooled tonight.
Oh, an offside call there.
I think a couple of basic things to note, of course, is that you can't score the goals without the possession. I mean, that is a cliche of if ever I heard one, and they've just been too generous in giving the possession away. They're going to need to start working on the accuracy in terms of finding each other.
Yeah.
I think that once they start doing that, once they start putting pressure on the opposition in terms of, as you say, what did you call it, offensive defense?
Yeah.
Then I think you may very well find that some 50-50 moments may fall for them as opposed to the opposition. Too much space, too much time to the opponents, and in this case Hong Kong, China, to do what they want to do as they please. Here's another opportunity shot to come.
Oh, just
not too sure why he needed to flick around.
He wanted to get it on his strong stick instead of using a backhand, but kind of lost the control of it with his swing. But Hong Kong, China, they don't care. They want to still get another one in before the end of the period.
Look, the goal difference on the previous game between Turkmenistan and Thailand was 5. It was a 7-2 scoreline. So that's a 5-goal advantage for Turkmenistan. Hong Kong, China at the moment have got a 10-goal advantage.
Yeah.
With still 3.5 minutes left to play. As you say, Nadine, they'll want to grow that margin as much as they possibly can in the 3.5 minutes that remain.
South Africa are working hard to just try and keep it out, though.
Yeah, it's all about damage control now for South Africa. Inside, outside comes the shot.
What a save.
Great save there from Dylan van Aswegen.
It's got their backs. There's a replay.
Shot comes in, and thank you very much. I'll just take this one out the air.
Very, very cool. Hong Kong, China, big shot there, looking for it in, but doesn't quite get the right accuracy on the stick. Dumps it down. Oh, stolen away.
Stolen off the front face of his stick.
Oh, penalty here. Boarding. But they don't know who's who in the zoo, whether it's Hong Kong or South Africa. Who's going in? Looks like it's Hong Kong, China. Hong Kong, China, number 11. The assistant captain is going in for 2 minutes for boarding.
Ryan Wong.
Okay, I'm hoping South Africa can get one on the board.
South African face-off in the Hong Kong, China red zones.
Clearing it out like they need to. One person putting on the pressure. Van der Merwe picking it up. Ooh.
Leaves it behind.
And the pressure's there, ready, not giving them any chance to mess around.
Ouch. He's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Kamish going in to pick it up. Again, pressure by number 9. 24 is in there.
I mean, the play is short, and here comes here comes another shot at goal, but not to be.
But again, South Africa just gave it away, and they had a chance now. Van der Merwe's got pressure again. They just keep forgetting that these Hong Kong China players are right there, giving them every ounce of pressure that they can.
Got to be accurate, got to find your players. 2 players at the same place. It's not necessarily the best places that you could put your team.
It's Just under 2 minutes left in this period. Hong Kong, China again with the pressure. They're on a penalty kill and yet they've still got the pressure. Making South Africa force the mistake. Van der Merwe.
And offside by a million miles. Unfortunately, it was a nice build-up there for South Africa. They were looking in good shape. "90 seconds and some change left on this game. The South Africans will be in damage control mode. They are just pressured off the ball, out of position.
The ball.
Did I say ball?
That's 2.
That's 2 on the first day.
It's all right.
They are just pressured out of position. I think that is the one lesson they will particularly learn. The other lesson is that they won't enjoy this loss. Dylan van Aswegen falls onto the puck. I think it was helped away from him, maybe illegally.
Yeah, they kind of got shot away from him. They're having words. Oh, just under 1 minute left. Penalty kill is done. For Hong Kong, China.
I don't know how nobody saw that trip, but that's okay.
Nope. Okay, 5-on-5. Hong Kong, China. Pressure on. Another trip there and another missed call. Missed call.
Now, sniper. And away they go. Still South Africa. In position. Into heavy traffic. Reluctant to pass. They're happy to dump it down the ice, but they're not finding each other is the issue that I have.
"11 seconds, Hong Kong, China just hanging on to it, looking for a good pass. Can they get another one in the last few seconds? Big pass. Can he get a big shot?
Shot to come. No, just run out of time.
And that's that. Wow, what a game, Jeremy.
There we go.
I am so saddened for the South African team, but very happy for the Hong Kong team. Hong Kong, China celebrating there. Big bunch of them there having a lacquer time there. Sorry, that's the South African word coming out of me.
Look, every right to be celebrating because Sydney, they own that game almost start to finish. South Africa started brightly and started well with a 1 goal very early on in that first period, but then it's been one-way traffic since then, and particularly in that second period where Hong Kong really made their presence felt. And I think the lesson, as we've been saying throughout, is that the Hong Kong players, Hong Kong China players, have been finding each other. They've been putting pressure when it came to defense, and they've been forcing the South Africans into high traffic areas. The South Africans have fallen into that trap, and they've allowed themselves to cop up position unnecessarily. They will do well to come away with that lesson and apply it as quickly as possible. They've got 2 more days of competition against Thailand and against Turkmenistan, and they will want to apply the lessons. They will want to go, we lost tonight, we don't like it, and this is how we're going to respond. That will be the way that they should respond to tonight's result. But at the same time, I feel like an 11-1 scoreline does suggest a really good performance from the Hong Kong China team. Good performance from them. Deserved winners on the night, and they will be a real threat in this tournament.
Yeah, definitely making their mark as well. It's going to be a very interesting game tomorrow. Looking forward to that. They're going to give the MVPs of the game, best players of the game for each team, and then we're going to hear Hong Kong China's national anthem shortly. But well done to both teams. And we'll tune out for now and we'll chat to you shortly.
The Western Cape Department of Cultural Affairs and Sports, Guy Redman, and the President of the South African Ice Hockey Federation, Jason Surf. The best player for South Africa is awarded to play number 1, Nico Janse van Rensburg. Best Player Award for the winning team this evening for Hong Kong, China goes to play number 5, Man Hin Tommy Kun.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we now ask everyone to please rise as we play the national anthem of the winning team.
This evening, Hong Kong, China.
Once again,
Staying out to Hong Kong, China for the win tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we trust and hope you guys had an awesome time here with us this evening at this, the International Ice Hockey Federation Under-18 World Championship in the Division 3 Group B. We hope that you will join us again here tomorrow as we have the matchup between Turkmenistan and Hong Kong, China.
Everybody, thank you so much, South Africa, and everybody here that came to watch in the stadium, and thank you to everybody who joined us on the live stream. It's great to see such support for everybody and watching from all over the world. Firstly, a big thank you to all our sponsors: Signage Hub, Bloberg Meat, DigiCape, Intro Sport Conferences and Accommodations, CFW Fans, Peninsula Beverages, Western Cape Government, Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, City of Cape Town, South African Ice Hockey Federation, SASCOC, Western Province Ice Hockey Association, Sun GrandWest, The Ice Station, Red Mountain, Heart FM, Pedigree Media, Graphic Thought Design Company, and TLC Hiring Supplies. Thank you very much to IIHF for allowing us to have these awesome World Championships hosted here in this beautiful city of Cape Town. From me, I'm going to say good night. Jeremy, last thoughts on tomorrow's games?
Well, I think that firstly, today's first two games, exactly what the doctor ordered in terms of getting the tournament underway. Of course, the IIHF Ice Hockey Under-18 World Championship Division 3B. Good first start, of course, games all the way through the week, Tuesday and Thursday, rest day on Wednesday, but Tuesday and Thursday looking for more goals. I mean, if you think about it, we've seen 12 goals in this game. We saw 9 goals, 20 goals across 2 games. That's entertainment if ever I saw one. And so looking forward to more of the same. And from a local fan's perspective, obviously, for an improved performance from the South Africans. But wow, welcome to the visitors to our beautiful city and to this tournament. Certainly looking forward to lots more great competition over the days that remain. We will see you, we will see all of you, local and international, over the next few days. Thank you so much, folks, and good night from Cape Town, South Africa.
Cheers, everybody. See you tomorrow.